Leo, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read for Leo placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you, but hopefully there'll be something of value for each of you to take into your week. We're using the Bad Girl Tarot this week, and we'll do some clarifying pulls from the Manga Tarot mini deck. Probably pull a couple of oracle cards at the end. We're looking at questions of crossroads, where you are in your life and which direction to go. First card out will be your main issue we're looking at. Second will be one of your options. Third will be one of your options. The rest of the cards will be around what's blocking you or how to make that choice that you need to make. Nine of Pentacles. That's a great energy of independence, of being aligned with your environment and feeling good about where you are. Options. Ten of Pentacles. Happy family, community, connection, stability, security, a good structure around you that involves other people, material goods, things that make you feel safe and secure. Then we have Three of Cups. This is fun and celebration, carefree kind of energy with friends. So Leo, I'm kind of seeing someone who has a good solid understanding that they could be this independent person, perhaps presently are, self-sufficient, very well skilled, and able to take care of yourself. And you've got a couple of options. Do you want to go in the direction of settling down, connecting yourself with one individual and securely making kind of a structure for your future? Or do you want to go out and party and have fun and stay in that youthful energy of being carefree and not being tied down? So, looks like our reading this week is for someone who's trying to decide whether to stay or go in a relationship, or whether to take a relationship to the next level. Let's see what we have here. Seven of Wands. You feel like this is kind of, where you're at right now is something that's been hard fought, that you've won this freedom, that you've worked hard to be independent, that you have tried to be in the place that you are right now, and you like where you are right now, and there's a freedom to where you are right now. Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands coming out next. Quickly though, there's some truth dawning on you, and I don't know what that truth is. Maybe you're finding that you do in fact feel more strongly about somebody, one individual person, or the truth could be that where you're at now isn't sustainable, and in the long term, to get where you want to go, you need a partner. The other possibility here is the truth that's dawning on you is you're dating somebody, but now you're realizing you kind of miss being single and out with your friends. Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So you're being offered something, but you're not real sure you want it. Kind of feels again like you are dating somebody, or you've met someone that you're interested in and they want more, but you're not really sure because you kind of like being single and free and not having anyone making decisions for you or impacting how you make your decisions because you're thinking about their feelings. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, opportunities. This could be in the realm of money or your health or just your general well-being and stability, or your soul's journey. You could be in a space now where you're noticing it's time for a new chapter in your life. Seven of Pentacles. You are waiting and watching, considering, but are you waiting for someone to decide for you is the question, because I think here what I'm seeing is some energy of someone who's really torn between being in a couple or being single, and they don't really want to make the choice themselves. They're waiting for someone else to come along and make that choice. We've got some sevens here. 7 is kind of a reevaluation energy, where you are in a space that you've made some progress, you know, and you can see that you're making progress toward a goal, and now you're deciding whether or not that's the goal you actually want to go after, whether that's the space you want to stay in, where, you know, you have creatively created, it's a terrible way to say it, but you've made a life for yourself. And now, you know, it's which way do I go? Do I stay single? Do I enjoy, you know, celebrations with friends and the freedom of that? Or do I settle down, accept an offer that's coming in, and try to make myself into this new person, into this person who has a partner and a family and a home and all of these things that are part of that settled, more secure, predictable life. So let's see what we have here for clarifying cards. Oh my God, that's way too many. Sorry, Spirit, I cannot do that many. Let's try that again. Apologies to anyone I may have offended with my utterance there. This is just not cool to get half the deck when I ask for clarification. Let's see. The energy is very weird today. I'm a bit irritated, and I don't really know why. I don't think it's your energy, but it could be. You could be frustrated about this choice, like all along you thought this was what you would choose when you came to this point in your life, and now that it's here, you've developed something pretty amazing for yourself, and you don't necessarily want to give it up. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be the planetary energies right now. I'm not sure. Oh, one just flew onto the floor. Hold on. Nine of Pentacles again. You really have a strong desire not to lose the progress you've made, not to give up the things about your life that you like, which is most of the things. I can feel like you're pretty happy with who you are, with where you are. Oh, that's the kitty. She wants to leave the room. Give me one moment. And in about 3 minutes, you'll hear her whine because she wants to come back in, and we'll have to take another pause. She's a very particular cat. She rules the roost. So let's see. Maybe there's somebody in your life. I often find little symbols everywhere, so maybe there's someone in your life that is involved in this potential option that is very particular and pretty demanding. Could be that you just feel like they're used to getting what they want, or maybe it's you. Maybe you like what you like and you don't like what you don't like, and you're concerned about sharing space with somebody after you've developed quite a nice place for yourself here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Six of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Wands. So let's look at those energies together collectively and see what I sense from that. It feels like in this direction, the staying single direction, you move from the Nine of Pentacles to a Queen of Pentacles. This is absolute confidence, self-sufficiency, certainty in your ability to always take care of yourself, to create your own success. This is just a very solid energy, solid earth-based energy here. I'm getting off this card. It's quite appealing, but it's rather solitary. and you're not really sure. With the Nine of Wands, I get the sense you would fight pretty hard to defend your independence. Whichever direction you choose, you're going to want to maintain that. There is a desire, I think, to move in the direction, still a desire there to move in the direction of this commitment. I can see this person looking out in that direction, planning a journey. But you see there's a bit of wistfulness in her eyes, and that red, the red is calling to me in this image, is this passion. It's a war of your passions, your desire to be fiercely independent versus this desire for this person who you kind of see some potential in. Six of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Kind of feels like you're not ready to make the choice, and there's no victory in making the choice right now. So this is a really conflicted person that I'm picking up on. And it's understandable. They're very different ways of life. I get the sense from this that you're leaning towards staying here, putting a toe in the water over here to kind of see where this relationship might go, but not jumping in with both feet right now. I don't know if this is someone that you've recently met and they're completely love bombing you, coming on hot and fast and telling you lots of stories about how they want to get married, even though you don't feel like it's been long enough for them to know you well. I feel like that might be the case, in which case I think that's a good choice to stay here, to stay in this energy. If that's something other than that, where you're trying to decide if you're already in this relationship and it's not fitting well, it just feels like more of the energy is going over here to this carefree, enjoying the connections with friends who understand you well, people who know you well, who celebrate your victories. And just because there are women on these cards doesn't mean that we're always talking about women. This is a deck of women, so it could be men equally. But yeah, I think there are propositions being made to you now. People that you're interested in for sure, but when they make this offer to you, you're just kind of like, yeah, maybe I'm good. Thanks, bye. Basically. Can't get it to focus well. You know, kind of like the giving them the side eye there. You know, I'm not sure about that. Let's see what we have for oracle cards for you. I'm going to do an Enchanted Map card, and then I'll do, I think I'll do a Wisdom of the Oracle card too, okay? Let's do an Enchanted Map card for Leo. I'm not doing the monthlies for August, so we'll make these ones a little bit longer today and try to make up for that. I just, work-wise, it's been very busy, and I have not had the space mentally for it. So you've got Magic Stream, and let's see what you have from the Wisdom of the Oracle. That one's stuck in my hand. Let's take that one for you. Never-ending Story. Magical Stream is number 18. Never-ending Story is number 37. Those numbers may be relevant to you. They almost feel like ages to me right now. 18, Magic Stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world. one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for greater inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. So I get the sense that what you're struggling with now is something that is not new to this world. Many people have had the same challenge, and you may find some help and some guideposts if you, explore other people's experience of making this decision. Never-ending story. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, and unnecessary dramas. So where are you criticizing yourself here for not being able to make this choice? That's a very important thing to look at right now. There's a story woven through the There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful past, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now, you have, maybe you are an opportunity for someone else, but the book says you now have an opportunity for important healing. But you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So what I'm seeing in that card, what I'm feeling in that card, is that you feel like you're supposed to make this choice because this is what you're supposed to want. This is what all people are supposed to want, this bonding, this connecting. But there's something in it that you know doesn't feel right. There's something in it that's troubling you. And whomever the other person is, maybe you can have a conversation with them about that. But if you don't feel you can, you need to trust your intuition on this one and write yourself a new story. Maybe this is actually the right choice for you. Maybe you think this is the right choice because that's what you were told along the way in your life. That you're not complete if you don't have an other, and that's not true for everyone. Simply not. So, interesting reading this week for you, Leo. Rather long. I do apologize. I know they're usually shorter. So I hope it was helpful, and good luck with your choices, and I hope you have a great week, and we see you next week. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Blessings.